Gentlemen, Mr. Garris, you know, it's been said that the Mexican government has been very helpful. Have they really been helpful in regards to illegal immigration and this drug problem?
They have, sir, and a good example is, so 2 of our top 10 fugitives were captured by Mexican law enforcement this year alone. It was January and I believe March, don't quote me on the months. That is a massive, has massive impact and huge success for our collaborative efforts with them.
Let me ask you for you both this question. Now, I think as Mr. Anderson, you brought up the Tohono. Isn't that also a problem because they have basically an open border? And there's been a lot of suppositions about what that tribe has been doing with the cartels. Can you address that it's a possible positive, negative, how that works?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, we work hand in hand with the tribe to make sure, you know, what their needs are. There are some cultural issues down there, you know, with putting barriers and different things along the border because it does mess up some of their cultural activities and things down there. So we have to work hand in hand with the tribe to make sure that we're being sensitive of those areas. So we work with the tribe to make sure we're providing whatever resources that we can to make sure that we're keeping those areas safe. And Border Patrol, I know, has worked with them to keep the roads down through there that graded and different things so they can travel along the reservation to patrol those areas as well. So they work hand in hand with the tribe. And then our drug agents, like I say, work hand in hand with the tribal police department to make sure if the tribe has a need or if there's something going on where they have activity across, because they can go back and forth across the border. We keep that intelligence flowing between our agents and the tribal police department, so we address any illegal activity down there.
Mr. Garris, have anything to add to that?
I would just go back to partnership, sir. And I'd like to say that to reiterate what I said in my opening statement, the FBI prioritizes providing support to combat cartels, specifically as it pertains to Indian country. We've increased our Safe Trails Task Force. We have 28 total. That encompasses 500 task force officers across 200 local, state, as well as tribal partners. And then we also have 7 federal partners on that.
Well, you know, the one reason I brought this up is the Tohono don't believe in their southern border. They believe that that's part of Mexico. And that to me seems like that's kind of a stalwart, kind of a problem that you have to mix up by. Because every time we go to the border down there in the Tohono area, there's kind of some chaos always going on there. So that's why I brought it up. Because if you have a weak link in it, that seems to be a weak link. Would you agree?
I mean, there's vulnerabilities everywhere, sir. I don't know if I'd single it out on the Tohono. I would defer to BIA to maybe give more insight to that.
Gotcha. What would you say, Mr.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a weak link. I think there's weak links all along the borders. Right. And you know, it's just like a balloon. When you put enforcement in one area, you squeeze it, it's going to go to the next vulnerable area. So I think working hand in hand with the tribe, we reduce and remove those vulnerabilities. And I think the tribe has done a really good job of working hand in hand with the BIA and with Customs and Border Patrol and stuff to remove those vulnerabilities down there.
Thank you. I'm over my time. I'll yield back.